The Invader 1. What's up guys, Invader 1 here again, and I'm back this time with another Platinum solo. Now this is with the Turian Sentinel, and the reason I wanted to do this solo on this map versus this enemy specifically is because a long time ago, you guys may even check it out on the channel, on the playlist, I did a Platinum solo versus the Collectors on Firebase Ghost. And even though I got to wave 10, I did the objective and everything, I died before I could even get to extraction. And that's why I call that my first attempt. Now, after all this time fighting against the Collectors, defeating them on Glacier Hazard, defeating them on Reactor, defeating them with various characters, I wanted to test myself now again and see if Firebase Ghost was going to be the same kind of issue. Well, guess what? It wasn't. I was happy to say that this is a really cool solo. I was trying to go for flawless. Unfortunately, that did not happen because I made a mistake. I did something that I always say on the flawless platinum solos not to do. I got greedy. I started working a Banshee, and instead of just leaving those last two bars because the enemies were starting to crouch in, I decided to go right ahead and continue working her, and lo and behold, then I got killed. So, that's what happened. So that's unfortunate. I got killed on wave 4, and it was so frustrating. But from doing this solo and going through the same tactics that I do on the flawless platinum solos, I was able to really do quite well on this map. It took a little longer than I expected. Sometimes when you see a solo that takes me a little bit more than an hour, it usually means that I'm either going for flawless or there's something special to it. Fortunately, I didn't get flawless in this one, but I did end up with most of my gels. I believe I only died twice. So this was really good, and the Collectors were really, I don't know what to tell you guys. I after all this time of working against the Collectors, fighting against the Collectors, they really are not as much of a hassle for me on Platinum as they used to be. So the first Platinum solo attempt on this map was with the Turian Male Infiltrator. I may give him another solo later on to try out. I don't know. We'll see. So he can redeem himself. But this time I decided to use the Turian Sentinel. Now, the Turian Sentinel is great, guys. The reason I wanted to use him is kind of like more of the challenge, right? He's a character that has no dodge. And using characters that have no dodge is a little bit of different kind of skill, different kind of gameplay. You have to move a little bit more. You have to anticipate the enemy ahead of time so you can move away because you don't have a dodge. Especially in situations where you have phantoms who are constantly on you. If they corner you, you could be in big trouble. The great thing about the Turian Sentinel, though, in situations like that, especially when phantoms encroach your territory, is that you have tech armor. Tech armor, you detonate it when a phantom is near you, it staggers her, and it gives you an opportunity, a moment to get away. In this situation, this build that I'm using also, I'm not using overload on this build at all. I am actually using warp so that I could debuff enemies with warp, which is really great. And I'm using warp rounds to take advantage of the biotic damage bonus. So every enemy that I use warp first, and then I use my particle rifle with warp rounds 3 to do crazy amount of damage. Now if I had warp rounds 4, this would have been even more damage. So that was a great thing, guys. So yeah, this is a Turian Sentinel Platinum solo versus the Collectors on Firebase Ghost. I would say challenge completed, and not only that, it was fine. Actually, this was really cool. I'm actually getting to the point that fighting Collectors on Platinum is actually a little easier than fighting Reapers. And a lot of people say that you know, so some people think that fighting the Reapers on Platinum is a little easier because they're not used to the collectors, but in reality, at times fighting the Reapers can be a little bit more difficult because you have the constant cheese of the Banshees pushing you all the time, waves 1 and 2 and every other wave, as opposed to when you're fighting the collectors. You only have Banshees on wave 4, wave 8, and wave 9. Actually, I'm sorry, you only have them on wave 4, 9, and 10. So you only have them 3 waves, so that's a good thing. And the Banshees really push you into other enemies. I mean, so do the Praetorians, but not as bad as the Banshees, since the Banshees can actually warp through the map. The Praetorians have to actually go through the maze of the entire map to get to you. Banshees can just warp through the walls and everything and kind of get you in situations that you don't want to be in. So now fighting against the collectors has become something really interesting, and I'm glad I was able to get it done, guys. And this is, I believe, maybe one of 2 I think Platinum solos with the Turian Sentinel, and I'm glad to be, I guess, one of the few who's actually did something different and fought against the collectors. Plus, on this map, checking online, I didn't really see any other Turian Sentinel Platinum Souls versus the collectors or in any other map but Giant. So hey, you know, that's a good thing. So it was really fun doing this, guys. So this is kind of like payback to the collectors. I will see if I could redeem the Corium Infiltrator at some other point. And this was actually a lot of fun, guys. I'm not gonna say this was extremely easy, but it was just a lot easier than I expected, and mostly because I believe that my skill set has increased from that video to now. I also understand the collector faction a lot more than that video, even though I understood the collector faction, but I guess my I had more of developed more precise tactics for these kind of solos. So now in situations like these, when I do these solos, the tactics and that I apply to these solos work out a lot better, and I'm able to actually complete these challenges in better time. Well, not better time, but better in a better manner. If you see towards the end, I did get targets, so that was a great thing for wave 10. So I used my nukes, but I pretty much had all my nukes by wave 10. I used one wave 8, and that was only to kind of like speed up the time. But if you look at wave 8, again, the tactics, the handling the map, the way I was handling it, and the way I handled it throughout the entire game, really works quite well. And I probably would have been okay with not even using the missile launcher, one missile on wave 8, and I used it again just to kind of speed up the process and kill the wave budget a little bit. But in reality, I probably would have been fine without it and just would have saved them for wave 11. So that was it, guys. This was actually really cool. I'm glad I was able to come back. This is called returning back to Ghost, because I kind of wanted to get a rematch on Ghost, because Ghost took me out the last time, and it was unfortunate because the character that I used was a very powerful character. So the fact that the Turian Sentinel kind of beat out the Corium Infiltrator is really interesting. So I'm gonna have to maybe redeem him later. So guys, yeah, this is the Turian Sentinel. Great weapon passives, absolutely amazing character. He's really great with particle rifle setup and build here. I have a really cool setup here that quite a few people use. I've used quite a bit, which is the particle rifle and the acolyte. This way you can use the acolyte to strip down shields and barriers, and then the particle rifle just absolutely own everything. And this is using warp. So like that, you could debuff enemies on their armor and do a lot of damage when it comes to using warp rounds. Now, this build will also work great with incendiary rounds. Incendiary rounds are great with this guy because of both of his powers. Let's say you don't have you don't have warp, but you're using overload. If you guys use incendiary rounds, both warp and overload can detonate fire explosions with incendiary rounds. So that is a great thing with this character. And this is an old school. He's old school, but he's good. He's absolutely amazing. The Turians have their jet boots and they fly around and everything, but the Turian Sentinel can still rock it. He's got great power. He's got overload and warp. This situation I'm only using warp, but and he's got tech armor for that damage reduction bonus, and he's got amazing weapons passives as all Turians do. So yeah guys, even though he doesn't have jet boots, he cannot dodge like the new Turians, but he can still kick some collector booty. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoy the rest of this, and again, please comment, rate, and subscribe and for great and amazing Mass Effect 3 multiplayer and single player content. And as you will see in the channel, there are also other games that will be coming and are already in the channel as well. So yeah guys, INVADERONE out, and I wish you guys the best, and thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoy this solo, and see you guys on the next video. INVADERONE out.
Shields down! Oh!